Hey, I'm glad that you're here. I'm just going to decorate with what I have, using what I have around the house today for Valentine's Day, and I'm going to bring you along and show you the few things that I do. Now, I'll be doing this all the way up until Valentine's Day with different little things, but I'm sharing with you today some of the things that I'm going to put out for Valentine's Day for me and Donald, my friends and family, and for my little grandchildren. You know, I have 6 grandchildren. And so I thought I'd bring you along with me today and just share with you me putting out a few things and let you know what's going on around here. I'm so glad that you're here. So we are in the middle of some kind of windstorm. It was howling last night like on a movie. It wasn't even realistic how it was. I was going to get the camera up and go ahead and film some and let you hear it. But I was so wore out that the wind did wake me up, but then I couldn't get up. I was just so tired yesterday, so I wasn't able to do that for y'all. But it's been swooping by here, through here like a storm. I've got to close the door behind me. Donald's just kicking it around the house today. He's in there relaxing, watching TV, and I don't want to have to ask him to turn it down. I'm just going to come in here. I'm just going to show you a few things around today. You know, it's February, and it's the first week of February already gone by. And Valentine's Day will be here before we know it. I love to decorate a little bit for Valentine's Day. I'm incorporating that in today. Just little things here and there. Now, this has been I'm a little winded. I ran up the steps. But these are, this is the one shower curtain that I had for for Christmas. You know, I had the real cute one that my friend bought me for Christmas, and then I put this one up, and I really like this shower curtain. I love a toile design anyway, and I just like the color, the way this one fits in here. I really, really have enjoyed this shower curtain. But it's time to get ready and see what we've got for Valentine's Day here. Now, I've got these 2 shower curtains, and I ordered them a while back, so I don't remember what they look like. So I'm going to have to open them up and see what they look like so I can see which one we're going to use. Now, these little shower curtains always come with these kind of hooks, and I just put those in the little tool bag. I never really keep those. All right, well, let me open this up and see what it looks like. Okay, this one's really cute. It's got 2 birds, love birds right here in the middle. I don't know if you can see because of my arm. And it says, "Be my Valentine." And then it's got a series of little hearts in a tree. So that one is really cute. And now let me open up this other one. I think this one has the candy hearts on it, like, you know, those candies that are unique to Valentine's Day, the little hearts. The conversation hearts. I think that this one has the conversation hearts on it. Get this one unfolded. Now this one's cute too. It's a little bit pinky. It's got little colored hearts, and down at the bottom, it's got the conversation hearts down at the bottom. I don't know if you can see them. So it's between these 2. So I'll just hang them up there and we'll look them over. We got to decide. We're going to put the lovebirds that says, "Be my Valentine," or are we going to put up the conversation hearts? That one sure is cute. But it's just cuter at the bottom. This one's got a lot more going on. And it's kind of red. I think I'm going to choose this one. Now, we always get the old one down first, and then we'll put the new one up. And we'll see how this looks. And my little grandchildren love to see this shower curtain change. They always notice it. They always say something about it. So it's a whole lot of fun for them. Now this may be a little boring, so I'm going to skip ahead. I'm going to go ahead and change it, and then I'll show it to you. And there we go. We got the little lovebirds there in the middle, and it says, "Be My Valentine" there on the bottom. It's really cute. It's red and white, more so than the pastel colors of the other shower curtains. So maybe next year I'll use that one. Of course, February is a very short month, so we're not going to see a lot of change. I mean, it's not like, you know, I need to change this any more than I already have. But I'll just fold this one back up, put it back in its package, and save it till next year. I like the cute little conversation hearts on it. Now, I'm not going crazy for Valentine's Day. I'm just going to incorporate a few things right in with what we have. Makes it easier to live with when you've got a lot going on, when you've got a lot of people and a lot of family in your house. Now, I love to decorate for every holiday, and I do like to decorate for Valentine's Day. It's a fun time, you know. Donald asked me what did I want for Valentine's Day. Give him a little bit of a heads up so he can think about something to get me, which he always gets me fresh flowers, and I love fresh flowers. So that in itself would be a great deal. But I told him this year, get anything but candy. Don't get any sweets. Now, I've got a few sweets for Valentine's Day because I've got 6 kids and 6 grandchildren here. And you know you got to have a little bit of sweet something. But I surely didn't want too much. I'm just putting this curtain that I didn't use back in the bag. I'll put that in the tote that houses the shower curtains. And hey, I've got the one from last year. That's the little gnomes in the truck. I've got these 2 to choose from. So I'll have a choice when it comes time to decorate for Valentine's next year. Now, decorating can be expensive, or it can be it can be inexpensive, just depending on how you look at it. Now, I don't go all out for Valentine's Day like it was Christmas because I just don't have the time, energy, or space to do all that. But I do like to have a lot of touches. I like to have useful touches because, you know, I have 6 grandchildren. Well, I picked these up at Sam's Club. These were $10.98 for the heart-shaped cookies. And then we've got all of these right here. This is a cookie platter, and I've already opened it because Donald needed some to eat with his coffee this morning. And so he delved into that. That's the reason the seal's broken on that. I'm not sure how much these were. I want to say about $16 for this whole big tray. And it is huge. There's a lot of cookies in here. Well, you know, I've got 6 grandkids, so we're probably going to need a lot of cookies. I've got macadamia nut, a variety of chocolate chips in here. And I just bought them. You know, there was a time when I would have never bought cookies. I made these by the batches and just had tons of them. But I'm going easy on myself some. I got a lot to do right now. Well, I've got this jar, cookie jar, or any kind of jar. I pick these up all the time. If I see these on sale, I go ahead and pick these up because there's 1,000 uses or more for them. Well, today we're going to use them in our decorating. We're going to decorate. We're just going to put our cookies in this jar. Now I've got this fancy glass jar here I've picked up somewhere or the other. And I'll have to remind the kiddos when they get out a cookie to be really careful. I'll have to help some of them, the little ones. And then, of course, the bigger ones, they know how to get their cookies out of the jar. But I'm just going to layer some cookies in here around in this jar until it gets filled up. This cookie tray that I bought at Sam's. And you can just put them in here however you want to put them in here. I'm just going to kind of stick them up where I think when you reach your hand in, they would be easy to get to. There's a variety of cookies in here. These are the macadamia nut. Oh, they're so good. And the chocolate chips. Now, I'm not going to take time to put them in there perfectly in a perfect design or anything, because I'm going to tell you, these will be eaten at snack time, and nobody will even look at how they're in here. They'll just get so excited that the cookies are in the jar, they won't care how they're layered in there. But you can see that in itself is beautiful. It's a form of decor in it of its own. Just the pretty cookies in this jar. Well, they would not all fit in this jar. I still have enough to maybe fill up a little small cookie jar or dish. But these look beautiful in here for Valentine's Day. Now, you can put a ribbon on it if you want to. If you'd like to put a big red or red and white ribbon on it for Valentine's Day, that would be really pretty too. I'm not going to put anything on it. It'll serve its perfect purpose just like it is. Now, I've got this beautiful heart-shaped dish right here that I've collected, that I've had for years. How pretty is that? It is a heart-shaped crystal dish. And then I've got these fancy cookies right here that I got from Sam's that look handmade. And so these fancy cookies right here from Sam's will be put on this fancy heart dish, and they'll be served for Valentine's Day. I'm not going to put them out right now because I'm putting them out for Valentine's Day. And if the kids see these, they'll go for these and they won't be left to serve for Valentine's Day. So I'll put these back in the refrigerator, and I will have this dish. And on February 14th, I will be putting these nice iced sugar cookies right in this fancy heart dish, and they will be beautiful. And we've got this going right now for everyday munching. Now, I've got a lot of stuff pulled out here because, I've been cooking since we've been closed in, since we've been snowed in and everything. So there's just a lot pulled out here. But these are the towels that I chose this year for Valentine's Day. I've got this one now. This is appropriate for the kind of weather we've had. That's the little winter towels that I put out. And then these will be the Valentine's Day towels. Now, I love these because they look kind of like some towels I made one time, where I made a potato stamp in the shape of a heart, and then I stamped them on some nice plain white towels for friends of mine. Then I let them dry good and folded them up and gave them with cookies as gifts. So I love that towel because it reminded me of that art. And then it came with these, just red and white, different varieties of red and white. So I have those that they'll be out for decor. Now, I won't be leaving this little light right here, but this is a little accent light that I picked up. I've got a little box of these little lights, not all the same. They're very different. And I just thought this was really cute. You can find them wherever you find these little things, at country stores, at Hobby Lobby. And then when I was at Hobby Lobby looking at the Christmas clearance, I saw these and I just picked up these little wooden conversation hearts. And I thought how cute they would look. Now the cat's going to love that, isn't he? Isn't she? And so I just put them down in here like this. And I'll put them up where you can read them. You know, I'll take the time and kind of put them up so that you can see the little conversation words on there. And I just thought, well, that was really cute. Not to put a lot of money into decorating, but just making it what I have look kind of Valentine's Day. And of course, here's Biscuit. And Madeline calls her kittens. So here's the Biscuit kitten. And she's interested in these hearts, so I won't be able to leave them in here. I'll have to put them up where she can't get to them. But I thought how cute that little accent lamp was with these little hearts in it. And she's already got one down here. And of course it can't stay here, but I just brought it in here in the bathroom where I could turn the lights off and show you how cute it was in the dark. It's a cute little night light, and that's a good idea. And of course you can change this for whatever season you've got going on. You can change it for holidays, you know, something like this, a little accent. It can be a little jar light. It can be any kind of little light, and you just, or a little container, and you just put the little accent hearts around it. I've got some more ideas for you. I'm going to share with you as the days count up to Valentine's Day. So just join me and I'll share with you. Even if I don't do a whole video on decorating for Valentine's Day, I'll just share with you some little things. I hadn't even opened the Valentine's tote yet. These are just little things that I had picked up here and there. Well, the cookies, you know, I picked up to eat at the grocery store at Sam's. But I do have other decor to put out, just little things, nothing big. And so I'll be doing that all the way up until February 14th. Thank you for joining me today and letting me share with you my little decor tips that you can use and fit right into your regular house decor. You don't have to feel like a lot has stopped. You can just continue with your life. I know I have 6 grandchildren. I have a lot going on. It's been snow days and kids have been snowed in, and you know, we've been cooking a lot. And of course, when you cook comes a mess. There's a lot of cleaning up after all of that. There's been some snow, playing in the snow, and Donald's been shoveling the driveway, and there's just been a lot going on. And so we've had to keep up with it all. But I'm glad you joined me today. And I will ask you to subscribe, share, like, comment if you've got something to say. And I'll look forward to seeing you again next time.